Hey guys, today we're going to be starting off our survival series, the first episode of which is going to be showing you how to survive the first night. I've seen quite a lot of people on the forums complaining how there's too many mutants running around and they're getting overrun. I'm just going to show you a few quick things to get you through the first night. We'll be setting up our first small base of operations, and in the following episodes we'll be building up the base and going out exploring, finding out what the island has to offer. So let's get started. As you can see, we sort of start off on a plane, and then all of a sudden you hit a, don't know, something goes wrong and the front of your plane falls off. You should really be wearing a seatbelt. Now most people like to build straight off the bat from the plane, but I don't like to stay around there too long. Sometimes when you load up you've got about 15 mutants running around the forest just outside the plane coming to check it out. So I like to get away as quickly as possible. But first you want to collect the 2 circuit boards from the side of the plane, which I'll show you in a second. And after that, open as many suitcases as you can to get as much alcohol as you can. Let's get the axe. Just hit down on oh, backflip. Just aim down and use your axe to open these things. Get them open as quick as you can. And here's the 2 circuit boards. There's only 4 in the game, so you can only actually create 4 bombs at the moment that I've found anyway. There's those 2, and there's another 2 in the cave with the weird mutant Spidey leg man thing. It's quite an ugly fucking creature, to be honest. Right, where are we at the moment? In the ponds you usually get a fishing stick. It's called a weak spear, but the only thing it's really good for at the moment is fishing. Doesn't do much damage. Let's make some Molotovs, just in case we run into a pack of wild mutants. Should be enough for the moment. It's the coast down that way. If you head towards the coast and you see the little boat, there tends to be a good 30 or so suitcases floating about here. Once you collect enough of these, you think there's enough of them anyway. You can move out and find a spot for your base. These things carry tennis balls, cloth, alcohol, medicine and energy bars. Grab as many energy bars as you can so you don't actually have to cook anything for a good while. Once you've had your fair fill of suitcases, as you can see there's absolutely dozens of them. You can then move out and find a decent spot for your base. Now I know a pretty decent spot, which is just to the, we'll say for, just for argument's sake, the coast is facing out to the east. Once you've done collecting what you need to collect, head towards the north and you'll find a little village. We're not going to be chopping anything down, so let's get some Molotovs out just in case we run into a band of angry miscreants. Energy seems to deplete faster now. Oh, and I see them up there. Let's see if we can't sneak up on them. People say that you can't sneak up on mutants, but that's a lie. You can. You just have to do it right. Where'd you go? There you are. I see you over there. Where there's one group, there's generally more. So we've got to keep an eye out we don't run into another small group. A lot of people tend to run away, but I just tend to try and hit them head on, get rid of them quick and painlessly. See what I mean? You can sneak up on them, as long as they don't turn around. Nice little village here. Oh, and they just sped off. See if there's anyone in here. There's a chieftain over there. Seems like as good a spot as any to start our base off. Let's clear out the surrounding areas so we have some room to chop down some trees. Looks like they're heading off anyway. Let's go wipe this little group out quickly. Hello, Triggle. Come on in. Oh shit. She snuck out of nowhere. Scared the fuck out of me. See, it just goes straight through them. You have to throw it on the floor towards them. Where you going, Triggle? How about you, darling? Wasn't that bird a chat up line? Where you going? Oh well. I was going to ask her to help us start up our own little family. Guess she wasn't interested. Here's our little base right next to the water. She's going to come back with some more, so we've got to be careful. And when you switch out a Molotov, it drops on the floor, so as soon as you click the button, step back, so you don't get damaged by it. Alright, which one should we build out of? Let's build out of this one. Stick those through there. Just make sure this isn't one of the ones that you can walk through the back. It is one of the ones, so we'll have to build up some fences on there. Start by chopping down some trees. Didn't let me through there for a second. The only thing that winds me up about this tree sometimes is it just doesn't want to break. What you want to do as well is set up your camp. Even if you don't build it straight away, it's a good idea to get a place down so then you get the hammer mark. Once the hammer mark's in there, doesn't matter where you go afterwards, you'll always be able to see it and head towards that way. We will be completing it this video, so we can save it to move on for the future. Alright, let's chop down a few trees. Your first base doesn't need to be anything intricate. Oh, killed a birdie. And another one. God, suicidal birds. Fine, just get right in the way. Let's get a bit of energy going. Fill your stomach up. If you have a full stomach and you run out of energy, just use a drink instead of an energy bar. Energy bars safe for when you have roughly 60% stomach left. Bloody rocks. Surprised that a female that ran away hasn't come back with a larger group yet. Probably going to come back at night. Just my luck. Oh, guess I just ran up the tree. Well, you can only do that when you're covered in blood. Let's try. Oh. Times. So we got a bit of a storm incoming. There's a cave entrance right there. We don't like to make life easy for ourselves, do we? Where's the fun and easy? Let's get a few more trees down, fill the back in, then we'll stick up some standing fires. The good thing about standing fires is mutants won't go near them, so stick one either side of your door. And you can hide in there if there's too many. Or just kill them all. It's easy enough to kill them all, just shove a couple of Molotovs up their arse. Let's get a couple of fences up here. Logs floating about all over the place. I have a habit of losing logs sometimes. See, that there's absolutely shitloads just lying around. Hopefully we get this finished before nightfall. It can get a bit tricky at night. was a load over here, wasn't there? Let's use a couple of logs and stones on this one, so we can collect some more. See, there's logs just lying everywhere. You might think it only chops down 2 or 3 logs, but logs just go flying into the air and don't come back down for a while. Let's chop a couple more down. See? I didn't even chop a tree down over here, shit just appears. Let's see if we can't get a couple more rocks. What I'll do with this base is I'll build a couple of little ones like this one, build them into the different things, then attach them with other walls that you're going to build. So it'll be sort of tunnels going to each one with traps lining down the tunnels. Some of them ended up in the water. Sometimes if you get the right angle, you can actually jump up and push the tree in the direction you want it to fall. But it seems the climbing trees has bugged now, so when you try and do that now, you just climb the tree instead. Finish off this bed here for our saving point. Get a bit of energy up. Don't let your energy get too low, because if mutants do come, you'll have a bit of trouble later on. You won't be able to swing properly. Thought I just saw some mutants in. Says the music stopped again. They started playing some music not that long ago. That would go off when mutants were near. Seems it's gone now. Floating suitcase. It's always fun. Oh, there's a couple of logs down there. I just love when that happens. Good thing about these huts as well. If you hear mutants, or you can climb up the tree, you can just climb to the top and you get a pretty good scout eye look around to see if there's anything coming. Eventually, once the trees have been cleared out, which I will be doing, you'll be able to get quite a good view around. And it's always fun when you're building, if you stick a couple of rope traps out in the forest, you might get lucky enough to catch yourself a mutant. Quite funny to just see him sort of hanging there. Okay. Everything there. We'll shove up a couple of standing torches. Right by the entrance. Freak 'em right out. Couple more rocks in there. Let's go find a couple more sticks. And in these camps as well, I seem to have found quite a lot of bloody flares just lying about in there. There's sticks everywhere. And we'll stick a little fireplace here in the corner. Right about there, so you don't walk into it. Let's go find some more rocks. Oh, they found me. Where are they? She's up in the tree. I think it's just one guy. I do love that. I do love that they jump from tree to tree. Come on, jump down. Sometimes they jump off the trees onto you, so you've got to be careful when you're running through the forest. Come on, Triggle. Come on. What are you doing? Come on, get up there. And we got some barbecued mutant for dinner. Right, again, when you change it out, move backwards so you don't burn yourself. 2 more of them stones. Where are you? And there you have it, guys. A pretty simple base, well defendable. Mutants won't come inside the doors while the fires are lit, but it does rain, and they will go out if you leave them. You need to stick a couple of, press E around them, and it will throw some leaves on there to keep them alight for you. If you enjoyed the show, click a like, subscribe if you want to see some more. The next episode, I'm going to build out from this little base. Stick some traps in there because it will. There will be a lot more mutants flying about. They have added a lot more to this game since the release, early access release. I think I just saw some mutants. See if we can't kill some before we leave. Guess not. Right. To save it, you just go inside. That's a light. We'll warm up a little bit here. And to save, press C. The game is saved and it starts to be morning. And there's a couple of guys just sitting there outside my base. It's always fun, but they're all dead. We'll stick up a couple of effigies in the next episode. Save it again. Hopefully there isn't some spawned in again. We will see. Nope, guess they got the idea this time. Well guys, thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next episode.